Yeah, I'm going to put a corner shelf up in this bathroom, actually. I always have tiger towels and everything. In from here and into here. But I'm going to use very strong lumber because I want the shelf to be not just a shelf, but actually reinforcement for the structure of the place itself. So I put a couple of these corner shelves in. I'm going to do another one. They're very simple to do. Just have to cut the wood accurately. You recess the screws. You put a little filler over them on top of them, and they, it actually braces up that entire corner. So it's pretty strong. The whole corner actually becomes stronger, the wall itself. Yeah, I got this, basically the wood cut. I'm probably going to cut this down an inch less from this side here because I don't want it to actually touch the molding too much. Maybe a half inch less, depends on where I can catch the beam. But actually, I'm using this pressure treated stuff. It's planking. But I'm going to paint it with like a coarse, very thick type of paint, so you won't see any imperfections in the wood at all. And I'm going to put half-inch hardboard over it with a 1.5-inch molding, and then a piece going across it diagonally. This will actually be on the shelf. It actually strengthens up the walls in the interior of the place. So that's what I'm going to do. So it'll be extra strong. That's what we want. Yeah, I got some half-inch hardboard, which is pretty thick stuff. It's not plywood, it's hardboard, it's smooth. And I just traced out, excuse me, where the, the cut will have to go. Excuse me. And then I'll have to put a piece of molding in the front right here. It'll cover that up. So, and that's it. It's very simple. And on the ends, I'm probably going to grind down a little bit, and because I don't have like a miter saw or anything like that, but it's actually just ground this. But I'm going to fill it in with grind this down a little bit here, and fill it in with white silicone, and it's going to be all painted white, so that you'll never see that it was not cut perfectly. But it's going to be incredibly strong, and this is all pressure treated, so very strong stuff. That's actually going to reinforce the corner of the house itself. Alright, so I stuck these up on an angle, and they're all painted up, and it's on there thick. You notice it's on there thick. That's because I'm using roofing paint. So if there's any imperfections in the wood, you can't tell. It's just like a crinkle finish white, and it's very, very strong. It's designed for roofs. It'll last like 15 years on a roof. So inside the house, it'll like hold up like an elastomer paint. So you'll be good to go. So just gotta wait for it to dry now. Okay, I put the shelf up. Actually, I used a bunch of 3-inch screws. Countersunk the screws a little bit, put a little bit of silicone caulking over the head of them. And this white doesn't match the other white of the wall, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint everything with the fireproof paint. Actually, it's ordinary latex flat paint. I did it on the ceiling. And if you put 2 bags of this powder per gallon in it, it makes the paint, the walls and the ceiling have a Class 2 fire rating. Actually, I already have that on the ceiling. But this shelf is so strong, you'd be able to do a chin up on it. It's that solid, and it's not going to go away. In other words, and for what it costs, I mean, I don't know what it costs, $20 or something. I mean, if you go buy some plastic junk or some junk where you hang stuff off, that actually makes the structure of the house stronger in this corner anyway. Like if there was a tornado that came by, if you had a bunch of these shelves in your house holding the walls together, it would probably hold together a lot better. But it's an incredibly strong shelf. It probably could hold easily like 70 pounds, no problem.